everyone and welcome back. Today's video is going to be on my top 10 favourite nude lip products. Now I can probably guarantee that every person on YouTube that wears makeup is always looking for nude lip products. So if you are around my skin tone, these are the things that I love. I have got liquid lipsticks, I have got actual lipsticks, and I have some lip glosses here as well. So I chose a variety of products. They are all affordable because I don't really buy high-end lip products. That's not something I'm particularly interested in because, to be completely honest, if you give me 10 days where I wear makeup, I might only wear a lip product for maybe 2. So there are a lot of times I don't even wear a lip product. It's really only while I'm filming that I do put one on. But everyone loves a good nude. I have been on the hunt for my perfect one. Still have yet to find it. But these are the ones that I have found that I absolutely love and I am amazed to share with you all. So including swatches of me with my makeup on now, full face of makeup, flawless face, and with me with no makeup on. So those swatches will be included at the end of the description of each product. And if you're interested to see what those products are, then let's just jump straight into it. So the first one is a Colourpop one. It is an ultra matte lip. Now I really do not get why people don't like these because this is beautiful. This is in the colour Midnight Snack. I thought it was in the colour Platform, but it's not. It's Midnight Snack. As you can see, there is a lot taken out of it. I wear this all the freaking time because I put it on and it doesn't move. So this looks a lot more like a peachy nude on me. Very like orange tone, orange based, but I love it. This is a amazing formula. It goes on super smooth. It's not streaky. It is beautiful. It lasts all day on my lips, but the color is beautiful. It's an everyday like peachy color, but it's still considered a nude. I think this would look amazing on deeper skin tones mixed in with other products as well, lip glosses on top of it. It's a beautiful formula, it's a beautiful colour. This is the only Colourpop item that I have. I actually bought it on a buy swap and sell group, so that's why I only have the one. But I am slowly, eventually one day going to dive into the realm of Colourpop. But this at the moment is probably my favourite lip product that I own at the moment right now. I can just grab it out, put it on, and I can guarantee it'll last on my lips. It lasts through eating and drinking. At the end of the day, it's a little bit crumbly. Sometimes I might have to reapply it, but it does last on my lips. I freaking love it. I love the color of how it looks on me. And like I said, it's not streaky. I can get a nice lip line with it if I'm being careful. In the swatches today, I just wanted to get them over and done with, so they're a little bit sloppy, but I find I can get a really nice, like smooth lip with this, really nice, sharp outline, and I think the color suits a lot of looks as well. My second item is a lip gloss, and this is probably my most used lip gloss and I need to repurchase it. It is the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. I actually have this right now on my lips on top of another lip product, but I freaking love this lip gloss. It's amazing. It's one of those lip glosses that I can really use it to fix any lip color. So for example, this Maybelline lipstick, which is a beautiful lipstick, is in the color Honey Beige. Now it might be a beautiful nude to suit some people, but I find it's very, very like yellow toned on me and can look a bit odd. But I can put this lipstick on with this lip gloss over the top and it fixes it. It makes the lip glosses, it makes my lipsticks or other lip glosses darker to suit me. It'll make them lighter. It is just a nice pigmented gloss. It's a beautiful formula. I love this color. The smell is amazing. They smell beautiful and it's practically empty. I desperately need to buy another one. I don't think I have ever gone through another lip gloss. This is the first one I have used start to finish. When I use this, I need to scrape the sides of it. At the moment, I am only like using this on special occasions when I really feel like it, because these are like $9.95 and at the moment I really don't have any money at all, but it's a gorgeous color. go-to lip color when I'm very dark and self-tan. However, I did do a lip swatch on it on me when I'm fair. Unfortunately, I can't just put self-tanner on and take a photo, but if I can find some photos or another video where I use this when I am self-tanned, I will link that down below so that you can see what it looks like on me when I'm darker. But this is the e.l.f. matte lip color in Praline. So like I said, this is my go-to lip color when I'm self-tanned because it is a lot darker. I decided to include this in here just because it is my go-to when I'm darker. I know I'm not self-tanned at the moment, but it looks a lot more nude on me when I'm very dark. But this is a gorgeous formula. These are one of my absolute favorite formulas of products in life ever. They're gorgeous. It glides on so smooth. It looks really nice. It doesn't bleed outside my lip line. It's matte, but it's not too matte to where it's dry and dragging. It's just a beautiful color. This also mixed in with a Madeline lip gloss is an amazing combination, also when I am self-tanned, but this is just my go-to lip color when I'm self-tan. I find the color of it really just matches and blends really well with my real olive toned tanner, and I find that it's deep enough to where it can look like a darker nude, but I can mix it with other things to make it look lighter. But it's also the formula. The formula of these is one of my absolute favorites. Savvy mini lip glosses, and this is one of my absolute favorite lip glosses I have ever used in my life. Unfortunately, I don't think they make these in a larger size. However, I need to go and like just take this with me and go around to see if I can find a lip gloss that's in the same color. I have tested it against some of the NYX ones, and there's one that's too pale, there's one that's too orange, there's one that's too pink. So the NYX ones don't match, but this is my favorite lip gloss for when I am fair. This just fixes everything, but this is my favorite when I want a very pale nude lip on me. As you can see right now, it's the middle of freaking winter and I am like as white as a ghost. I have also been pretty sick lately, but I do have a full face of foundation on, but I'm just naturally pale anyway. I'm like a freaking ghost. So when I found this, I thought this was amazing. I don't know what the actual color of it is because the sticker has come off. I believe it was called Beijing or something, Rome it might be, I don't know, it was someplace in the world, but this is really comparable to the NYX Butter Gloss. It's just not as thick and not as pigmented, but it's also a paler color, so you can't really compare it, but it is really nice. It goes on super glossy, it is creamy, it is buttery, it is smooth, but mostly it's the color that I like because it gives me a real shiny nude gloss, and it's a nude. So I love this lip gloss because it's so small. It's like really special to me, and I really need to find one that's like comparable in formula and color. But I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous. This one is more of the beige tone. They have another one that is slightly more pink. So for example, I would mix that in with the Maybelline Honey Beige lipstick because the lip gloss is so yellow. This being a more beige tone can make it look very yellow on me as well. So I would mix the pink one in with that. But this one's my favorite just because I prefer that beige tone on me personally. I'm a natural redhead. My roots are sort of a very dark blonde, but they still have a red or auburn tint to them, so I find this beige tone is just beautiful. Is another e.l.f. matte lip color, and this is the one that I wear when I want a pinky nude. This is the matte lip color in Natural, and on me it comes off as a very pale pinky nude, almost purple. In some ways the color Tea Rose flatters me a little bit more because of the purple tones, but if I want a pinky nude, this is the color that I go for. mainly because of the formula, because I can just put it on and I know that my body responds to it well. I know I love the formula, but it's also the colour. And like I said with Praline, they are full colour, they're creamy, they're matte but they're not drying, they don't drag on the lips but they don't bleed out your lips. They're really nice with lip glosses over the top. They're nice to use these as lip liners, but this is my go-to pink colour because I find it's not too pink, but it's not purple, it's not that magenta tone, it's not that rosy tone either. I really like it, and this is actually my second one because this used to be my go-to lip colour when I was in like high school, and I used up an entire one, and then I realised I shouldn't be using it every day because it doesn't quite look the best on its own. But if I do want a pinky nude, this is my go-to. With the Praline matte lip colour that sometimes things look great on me when I'm self-tan, but they're not exactly nice on me when I'm fair. However, I bought the Essence lipstick in its nude time. They brought out a whole range of all nude lipsticks, and I picked this up. I have a couple of them, but I picked this one up, and it is almost a white. Like, it's a really, really pale skin toned lipstick. I had a white once and I didn't like mixing that in because it was white. So I could mix it in with the Praline and it just looked a bit funny, like it was too white. So when I bought this, this actually just changed my life. This is a formula lipstick that I find can melt in with any formula. So if you have a very matte lipstick, this can add some shine. It can add some moisture because it's quite moisturizing, but if you have an overly glossy lipstick, it can also make it look slightly matte. I find that the formula of this really blends in with any lipstick that I've tried it with. So I've tried this with over liquid lipsticks, I've tried this with MAC Velvet Teddy, I tried it with e.l.f. Praline. I put this just in the center of my lips. I've tried it over a lot of ones, and I find this colour, which is not stark white, but it's like a yellowy skin tone colour, I find that the formula and the colour is really nice for lightening lipsticks. So that's mainly what I use this for. I don't use it on its own, although I do some swatches of it on its own. This is more of a mixing one, so I thought that I would let you guys know because obviously I am pale, things like that. This is a fantastic one. Essence is a brand that no matter what my budget, I am always able to afford. Their lipsticks are only like $4.70. They're really great. They're really comparable to Maybelline. So Maybelline ones to me are just the slightly bit better, but I in some ways think these are more value. I really don't see, personally for me, I don't see much of a point in buying lips products that are like over $10. That's just my opinion. That's why I don't have many high-end lip products, because I just don't see the point in it. But this is a great thing and I love using it. And it's really hydrating and glossy if you just wear it even over a lip liner. Like if you have a really dark brown lip liner and you put this over the top just to make it match a little bit more, I find that it gives a really hydrating finish to the lips as well. I have another Maybelline product that I'm mentioning. This one is not a favorite, that's just an example. I have the Maybelline Color Drama Lip Pencil in Nude Perfection. These color pencils actually are an amazing formula. They're satin, they're not glossy and glowy and like shimmery, but they're not matte either, which I find is really nice. And they're great big giant pencils, so you just take the cap off, draw it on, and you're done. And I think they're a great traveling thing as well because they're such lightweight products. So I think these are great. I have like 5 of them and they're fantastic. So this is the colour Nude Perfection, and this is actually pretty much a dupe for MAC Velvet Teddy. It's just a different formula. Where MAC Velvet Teddy is very matte, this is like satin, glowy, slightly glossy, things like that. But I freaking love this product. It is so easy to use, it is so easy to draw on, it just glides on, creamy, and I actually have to say I like this colour on me a little bit more than I like MAC Velvet Teddy. Considering they are pretty much the same colour, but I find MAC Velvet Teddy is so pigmented that even if I put like concealer over my lips, it still comes off the colour that's in the tube. Whereas this, I will put the concealer on my lips or just leave the powder or whatever residue I have on my lips from once I've done my face, and that mixes in with this and makes it slightly more pale. I have even mixed this in with it before to make it look slightly more pale, but the formula of this is fantastic. I honestly don't know why people aren't talking about these all the time, because they're great. Another NYX item here, and this is the Liquid Suede lipstick in Sandstorm. This is what I have on today under the Madeline lip gloss. I mixed these two together and I love them. I've had the combo on for about 3 hours now. I was going to film this when I finished my swatches earlier, but my battery died. So I've been sitting here doing work waiting for it to charge. But these Liquid Suede lipsticks are really nice because they're a liquid lipstick, but they're not extremely drying, tightening, weird feeling like that. The applicator, I find I can get a really nice, like, smooth application. Although my swatch is terrible, it always happens to be my swatches are disgusting. That's besides the point. This is a beautiful shade. This is the lightest shade, so I do wish they made 1 or 2 more shades lighter. However, I love putting this on with this Savvy lip gloss over the top, and it is a match made in heaven. It's gorgeous. Or to make it more lipstick-like, I'll mix a little bit of this over the top while this is still drying, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Now, if you do mix it in with things and put a lip gloss over the top, it doesn't last as long, but I am someone that needs to take my lip colour off to eat, particularly if I have a lip gloss on. A lot of my nude liquid lipsticks are more cool tone, so for example, Dose of Colours Cyan, slightly more cool tone on me, or they're flat out almost orange like this Colourpop one. So this is sort of in the middle, and it's slightly more hydrating than a normal liquid lipstick, so it's a great formula. I like the colour when I want like a slightly more bold lip colour, but it's fantastic. I love all of these. Gloss is this OXX Cosmetics lip gloss, and I believe it's in the colour Barely There. This I bought to replace my Madeline lip gloss from NYX, and they are similar formulas but different colours. So they might look the same, but the NYX lip gloss is sort of a neutral toning, and this is almost like flat out pink compared to some other lip glosses and things that I own. So if I want a very pink toned nude gloss, this is the one I go with. But it's a really nice formula. It has one of those like real flat blades, which is nice, I think. But the formula is really nice. A little bit thinner than the NYX Butter Gloss, but it's still got that really creamy, buttery feel on the lips. It's not sticky, but it's also not going to bleed outside your lip liner. It's not going to run everywhere. I still usually wear this over the top of liquid lipsticks or a lip liner anyway, just to be sure, and also because sometimes lip glosses can sort of be a little bit patchy, particularly on my lips if they're a bit dry. However, for a $2 lip gloss, this is fantastic. So like I said, if I want a more pinky tone lip gloss, this is the one that I wear. It's a great lip gloss. The packaging is really nice. It was $2 at Kmart. They have a heap of other shades. I've noticed they also have matte liquid lipsticks out. I haven't bought one just because I haven't, but this colour's really nice. cool toned liquid lipstick I was talking about, sort of like Dose of Colours. This is slightly more neutral. However, every time I wear this, I think it looks fantastic. I can always get a smooth application with it, nice outline of my lips, and it's one of those, almost like the Colourpop ones, where it dries down. I almost can't feel it on my lips. Slightly drying, which I know that it'll stay on my lips. I actually used to wear this to school all the time as well. If I wasn't wearing this, I was wearing the e.l.f. matte lip colour. So these were the two that I would go back and forth between. I did only get this when I was about halfway through year 11. This one I've had since about year 8, so I've had it longer, or started using it because that's my second one. I did buy the whole set of these. However, if I was going to buy one, it would be this colour. I do wish they had more nude shades in it because they are pretty much all like pinks and reds, which is okay, but this is like the only nude, true nude that's there. However, I think it's fantastic for only $1. I know there are so many people that would hate this because they don't like the Colourpop Ultra Mattes because they're too dry, they're too this, they're too that, and I think people are just getting too picky these days. So that's why I often like a lot of products that are the cheaper ones, because I know that like if it's good enough, it'll do. So I'm not going to say, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever tried and chuck it away, because I pay for everything. I'm super grateful for the ability to pay for everything. I'm super grateful that I can buy everything that I have. So I always try and use it to the best of my ability, or try and truly make it work. So there's really only been, I'd say, about 10 to 15 items that I just truly cannot make it work. And a lot of the time it's eyeliners, mascara, or face products that just really irritate me. So things that have a genuine reason. But anyway, this liquid lipstick is fantastic. It's only $1 and I can get a really nice smooth application. It lasts all day on my lips. It's really nice for putting lip glosses over the top, just because it is a lot more drying. It really adheres the color to your lips, and I really like it. Like I've mentioned, it's great to mix in with other colors. So the other day I did mix this with this and it made a really nice color, and I really like it. Top 10 nude lip products. I also have been making lists of other products as well. So I've got things like my top 10 bright lip colors, top 10 dark colors. I have done top products for oily skin. I've also started a products I truly regret buying, things like that. I started all these lists because then I can just sit down and go through them one at a time and film them and things like that. So I was just going to sit down and explain these to you, but I decided to go a little bit above and beyond and do some lip swatches. So I hope you really enjoyed them. The products that I used will be in the description box down below. If I can't find a link to these items, because things like e.l.f. is sold at Kmart here, and Kmart doesn't sell their beauty items online, so the e.l.f. and the OXX and the Savvy lipsticks, liquid, and the Savvy lip gloss won't be listed down below, but the Colourpop, Maybelline, the eBay one, they will be listed, linked, but the rest will just be listed. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please check out the rest of the items in the description box down below. I hope you really enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button in the corner down there while you were looking at my social media sites, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!